piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Hello, all you sexy bitches out there. Hope all is going well. Dude, it's like 9:45. That's crazy. Jeez. Well, anything I do during the day isn't really my job. This is my real job, so this is work. So I'm just starting work. They do be wilding out here, man. They do be. For sure. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the big day. The biggest release that I have been a part of since entering the TCG community. And I must say, I'm not looking forward to it. It just is, it's gotten to a point of frustration. It's like going on a wild goose hunt. Eating some protein yogurt. It's like going on a wild goose chase. It's a full-time job literally to try and find this stuff. Like I think I got 4 boxes of OP14. And I think I had like 4 boxes of OP14. And I don't know. It's just ridiculous to me, honestly. So I have some boxes. Like I said, I was on my full-time job today. I was calling all the stores I had called before. Called some stores in Appleton. And the Chimera, they're not selling boxes. They're doing packs, and there's a limit on the packs. I did call the other stores, the known stores, and they said that if we're going to be getting boxes, or we're going to be able to get boxes, then they'll call tomorrow. Both places said the same thing. They're capping it off at one box, which is good, but we'll see if we're supposed to get calls tomorrow, but I'm gonna call their ass no matter what. Even if I don't hear anything, I'm calling their ass. I called all the stores down here, and so I got an email from my store, and I got an email from my store. They have a box for me, and this is crazy. I say my store, the store that I go to most often. So I'm gonna just continue to refer to that as my store. So we go there, let me take a step back. Okay, so I got an email from them because they typically will send out an email when you do the pre-order, and I have a box. It'll be just like the same with Riftbound, and I'm assuming for all the packs, or all the boxes from here on out. They have two options. One, you can get it sealed, or you can get the box unsealed, right? If you get the box unsealed, then you pay MSRP, $5 per pack, $129 or something like that. I think it's either $120 or $130, whatever it is. 5 times 24, whatever that turns out to be, because there's 24 packs in the box. If you want it sealed, the boxes are going to be $250. They're going to be selling them for $250 sealed. So, you know what? Let me double check. It's either $250 or $260. I literally have the email right here, so I can, let me see. $260. If you want a box sealed, they'll be selling it to you for $260. It is absolutely insane. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. I did, so the store that's closest to me, so this is kind of like my second store, they be on some crazy shit. They don't know anything about anything. So I'll follow up with them tomorrow. I'll call them tomorrow and figure it out after they open. But I did call them, and they don't know. They don't know what's going on. And I called another store that's a bit further out, and this is the store I was able to order 5 boxes. And what's crazy is, so I ordered 5 boxes from them because when I went last time, I had pre-ordered like 2 boxes or 2 or 3 boxes or something like that. And they let you pre-order a lot. And so when I went down there for like a pre-release tournament or something like that, and I was picking up my boxes at the same time. They had so many cases. Like, I had never seen this many cases. I think I mentioned it before when, right after I had went to the tournament, but they had more cases than I had ever seen any shop have, right? And I have, all the shops don't show me what the hell they have. They usually keep them in back areas, but I'm talking about they had 20 boxes at least of these things, you know what I'm saying, of OP14. So they had so many, and they let you say how much that you want, how many boxes that you want. You had to do it beforehand, obviously, but anyways, long story short, when I called them, I pre-ordered 5 boxes, and I talked to them today, and I wasn't sure I was going to get anything because of how wild the freaking how wild the set has been. I didn't know if they were gonna, if they were gonna keep their word to that, or if they would have to, if they would have to reduce the amounts that people ask for or whatever. But they called them. They said, yeah, we have more than enough than the orders that we have. We have way more than the amount that we ordered. So I'm just like, Jesus, it's so weird how some shops get so little and some shops get so much. It's very wild, but whatever, neither here nor there. So they're gonna be giving me a discount, which is so great, right? So the first box, you get $75 off. If you pre-ordered, the first box, you get $75 off of it. So it'll be like $175 for the first box. And then all the boxes after that are $250. And I'm just like, you have got to be fucking kidding me, dude. So I don't know. I'll have a box. So you have 2 weeks to go pick them up. Okay. And so I will 100% be going to get the box for 120 tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be getting that box because tomorrow's Boxing Day. We'll need to open that box. I don't know if I'll be getting a box from the store that's closest to me. Still have to follow up with the stores near Ganktat to see what they're going to do. But yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. Okay. That is the plan. And then what I think I'll probably do is go to that. Maybe I'll wait I think I'll wait because they hold your boxes for 2 weeks. So I'll probably wait maybe a week or two to see if the prices go down, because they typically will have the prices based on what the market is, and the market for pre-orders or for pre-sales is typically a lot. I'm going to look at what they are right now. Sealed products. The boxes are going for $330 right now, so they went up today. Fuck. Because they were under 300. They were under 300 when I checked earlier today, but they went back up slightly to like 330 or so. What is it? Yeah, 330. So I'm hoping that they go down. That's typically what happens, like right when the pre-release is over and it's the actual, day of, like the prices start to go down, and over time they start to go down. But there is a massive like decrease as soon as it happens, right? And so, anyways, long story short, I'm hoping that the shops that want to sell them to me for $250, if I wait a week, are right up to on that 2 week, right up against that 2 week time limit where they'll give the boxes away. Hopefully the prices will go down a bit, but I don't fucking know, man. I'm very frustrated with the state of the game right now. Because I was talking to the Chimera store, and at Midwest, I don't know, mentality, she wanted to have a long conversation, which was fine. I was fine having it with her, and I did. And she was telling me, about the Poke Scalpers and the people, making it really hard to get because that's why they weren't giving out. That's why they weren't giving out boxes, because she said that their allotment that they were given by the distributors was so little. It was about a third of what they had ordered initially. So that's why they're just, they have to support their tournaments. They have to support their community. So they're only giving out packs, and they have a limit on the packs. And she was telling me that the Poke Bros were having issues with Pokemon, or the investors. And they were moving over from Pokemon. Obviously, we know the story. They were moving over from Pokemon to One Piece. And now apparently they're moving over to Dragon Ball Z. So they haven't completely left One Piece, but they're moving over to Dragon Ball Z too, and it's hard to get Dragon Ball Z shit. But if you're a Poke Bro, if you're an investor, go hit up Dragon Ball Z. Go do that. Leave my One Piece alone. Okay. But that was my rant. Tomorrow's going to be a very busy day. at my real job. My side hustle can wait. But good news. I told you yesterday that I've kind of been getting good with the people at a Hot Topic. I'm getting good with the people at a couple of places. Did I check? I had to have checked. No, I had to have checked Barnes and Noble. There's no way I didn't go to Barnes and Noble. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, did I go to Barnes and Noble? I did. It was about noonish, but they didn't have anything, but I didn't make it back up there. I'm just tired of the whole fucking chase right now. But anyways, so I went to Hot Topic, and just like they said yesterday, it looks so pretty, doesn't it? 2 boxes of illustration 5. So, yeah, I'm super pumped about this. It is an amazing day. Amazing day. I'm going to spend too much money tomorrow, though, so I'm just kind of sad about that. But we're not going to talk about tomorrow anymore. That's the last time. Unless I feel like talking about tomorrow. Dude, why do you keep coming in here and doing, whatever? I'm happy that you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, why are you doing it? You're being weird, bro. Anyways, yeah, so I'm super pumped. And Koi is SD string. Yeah. Koi, I am happy. I should have mentioned this to you. I should have texted you or whatever in our group chat or whatever. But I'm grateful that you have joined the past couple of days, because it was a conversation that we had, and you're following through. So thank you very much. I'm grateful to you. Gank that, you're always here, so I always appreciate you. And then whoever else is here, if you're here and I don't be giving you call outs, it's because I don't look at the viewers in my stream. I have the viewer count turned off, and I don't want to look at how many viewers I have. I don't want to know how many viewers I have, because I want to treat the stream the same if I have 0 people in here, which happens. I have 0 people, and if I have 1,000 people, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully that happens one day. But so I have the viewers, so I don't know who is here unless you're saying something in the chat again, because I just want to do things the same. I don't want to get, down on myself because there's 0 people in here and handle the stream different. Or if there's 100 people in here, right? Because I was getting to like double digits of people. I was getting to 10 people and I was getting nervous. So I was like, I need to shut this down. I need to shut the viewers off. And yeah, so that's why I did that. So if you're in here and you're in here a lot, I'm grateful to you, and you don't say anything in the chat. I am still grateful to you, and I don't call you out because I don't know you're here, right? But I'm still appreciative of you, and I'm still grateful. Hey, see, I'm a real one, man. I'm a real one. See, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to everyone who is in here, and even if you're just hanging out in the background, I'm appreciative of you. Okay, so we have a couple of packs of Notice Me Senpai. So we have a couple packs of Riftbound. I haven't gone to get any Riftbound. Did I go get some yesterday? Probably. I think I did go get some yesterday, but I didn't go get any today because the shop that I get them from, I'll probably be going to tomorrow to see if they have some boxes of EBO3. These motherfuckers be taxing though, so I highly doubt I'll be getting. I would not be surprised if they're selling the boxes of EBO for $300, and I'm not even kidding. These motherfuckers be taxing at this store. So I would not be surprised if they boxes is $300. I will not pay $300 for a box of these. Hopefully I'll pay the market price is going down on Riftbound. It's about $190 right now. And so I'm hoping that they go down on them, but I don't know. I don't know if they will go down on the Riftbound, but we'll see. Okay, so let's start with Riftbound. Let's get it started and notice me senpai. All right, let's see. Oh man, it's blurry. I'm seeing double. Ooh. All right. So let's go. They have some really fucking amazing, like overnumbered looking cards. I was looking at some of them today. I have seen them before. I've been, you know, I'm on TCG Player all the time. I'll tell you that because I really am. But what is this? Keywords, new keywords. So they have repeat, quick draw, equip, unique, and then weapon mastery. Yeah, we've looked at one of these before. But I have been looking at some of the like the overnumbered cards and like the signature cards, and they look so good. They really have the same feel. They don't look exactly like this, but they have this same kind of vibe, the same kind of feel, right? Like the cards are light. They have a you know, light background. The clothes on the characters are typically lighter, so they're not you know what like Aurelia has here. I believe this is Aurelia. I don't know who the fuck that is, but we'll say it's Aurelia. Like whoever the hell that is. They have lighter clothes. Looks like a whole lot of like traditional Japanese garments. But hopefully we'll see a couple of them, you feel me? But all right, let's go through here. See what we got. I'm pretty sure these are all bulk now. Starting to build up the bulk. Apprentice Smith. I don't think that this is bulk yet. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, you moving too fast. You gotta slow down. Blast Core Cadet. Okay, 2/2 unit. Red. Okay, you may pay 1/1 power as an additional cost to play me. When you play me, if you pay the additional cost, deal 2 to a unit at a battlefield. Okay, so for one, is that worth it? I don't know. I guess it's, okay, well. Alright, well, we fucking see you, you fucking asshole. But we probably have a dope hit because I always say this. When the first foil card is a rare, which that's what we have here. The legends or the leaders are the rare cards in Riftbound, which I love. I love that they did that, right? I love that they made the legends, aka the leaders, if we're talking about One Piece speak, they made them rare cards, so we're not going to be seeing them all the time, and it doesn't kill the pack when you get one. But the first foil card in the pack is a rare. That means we're going to get some kind of hit, so stay tuned. Let's find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I'm trying to fucking pull just one. Come on, damn it. There we go. Okay, Heart of Dark Ice. This is some dope looking Lysandra artwork right here. Ooh. Oh, it's a Rex size, but it's not anything crazy. But this shit looks fucking dope, man. Holy shit. Golly. No, that looks fucking awesome. I love the way this looks. Oh, that looks kind of 3D-ish, like spacey. Yeah, this looks like Rek'Sai in space. Yeah, that looks fucking sick. I love the way this card looks. Holy shit. So this Rek'Sai, I know that we've gotten this champion unit already. 3 cost, 3 might champion unit. Rek'Sai Breacher with Accelerate, so you can pay 1 and recycle 1 as an additional cost to have me enter ready. It gets Assault, so +1 while I'm an attacker, and then friendly units played from anywhere other than a player's hand have Accelerate. So that's a really dope. That's a really dope ability. Man, this thing looks fucking awesome. Holy shit! I love the way that this card looks. Yeah, that's fire. That is straight fire. All right, we're gonna put that one in a top loader here in a minute. Not immediate, you know, because it's not one of those bangers, but we'll still, you know, we'll still give you the proper treatment. We'll still give you the proper treatment, Rek'Sai. Don't worry. Do not worry, Rek'Sai. Whoops. And we'll look at some of the what's the names too. Yeah, I know I gotta look up this Rek'Sai. But I haven't even seen this Rek'Sai before, so it's probably like towards the back. But we'll see. So this one is a showcase. It's not the overnumbered one, is it? No, it's not. It's not overnumbered. You guys know what I mean when I say overnumbered? It's not too damn bad. No, it's not bad. It's going for $10. That is not bad. Not bad at all. But I need me a banger. I need a banger. I got a lot of boxes, so we'll get something out of one of these. We'll get a signature card in one of these. It's guaranteed. That's a guarantee. All right, Eager Drake Hound. Y'all know I rock with the Drake, cause he a hound, he a dog. Lonely Poro, saddest card in the game. Look at my boy, man. And his fucking his death knell is just sad as hell. If I died alone, damn. If I died alone, draw one. When I die, get the effect. I'm alone if there are no other friendly units here. That is so sad. That is such a sad card. Alright. Faye Porter. 4 cost, 4 might. I know I've seen this, but when I move to a battlefield, you may pay 1 chaos, so that means recycle. Whenever they just show the symbol for whatever rune, that just means recycle. So pay 1 chaos rune to move a unit you control to the same battlefield. That can be absolutely cracked, right? If you have a massive unit, right, that you just played this turn, because when you play a unit in your base, they get played rested. That's why the accelerate is a thing, right? Because you can play an extra cost for cards that have accelerate, then you can move that same turn. But typically cards get played rested or tapped or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Exhausted is what they call it. So they get played exhausted. So let's say you play this one turn, then the next turn you play a fucking big ass unit, right? That comes in and it's rested. This is active though, right? And so you move it, you pay the cost to recycle a rune, and you move a unit you control to the same battlefield, and automatically you have a big ass unit that can, you know, go to potentially I can't remember, like go into a showdown, I guess, and battle to try and conquer a battlefield, right? So that's a good ass ability. I like that a lot. I really need to get into the game. I really do. I think I would enjoy it. All right, Sea Monkey. 2/2. I may not have a full play set of these Sea Monkeys. You may pay 1 as an additional cost to play me. So when you see the 1 like this, that means you can tap any rune, right? So typically this would be 2 runes, 2 might. And so you may pay 3 runes is essentially what it's saying as an additional cost to play me. When you play me, if you pay the additional cost, buff me. And so buffing is give me +1 buff. And the buffs are, well, I don't know if we'll see a buff, but the buffs are some of these cards. The tokens basically have buffs on the back of them. And it just gives them +1. All right. Why are these cards so sticky? Forge of the Fluffed. While you control this battlefield, friendly legends have tap this card or exhaust this card. Attach an equipment you control to a unit you control. Okay, not too bad. So that's dope because you get to play that without using the effect of the card, which typically has you recycle. Rest 1 and recycle 1. Ooh, Perched Grimworm. Okay, I don't know if I have many of these. If I have any of them. 4 cost, 5 might. Unit. It's a dragon. Play me only to a battlefield you conquered this turn. You can't play me anywhere else. Okay, we do have this one, but I don't have many of them. Production Surge. Ooh wee. This looks like something I saw in my wife's drawer recently. 4 cost, it's a spell. 4 cost, 1 power spell. Production Surge. This costs 2 less if you control a mech. Okay, so this is probably going to work really well in Rumble. Play a 3 might mech unit token to your base. Draw 1. Okay, that seems pretty good. So you get to play. So you get to draw. You get to play this for 2, and you get to play a mech for a 3 might mech unit for just 2. If obviously you have a mech. Dauntless Vanguard. Vanguardium Leviosa. Aurelia Blade Dancer. That is Aurelia on the front. That is her. That is that bitch. I'm just kidding, Aurelia. You know I love you, girl. Aurelia Blade Dancer. When you choose a friendly unit, you may exhaust me and pay 1 power to ready it. So that's giving it free. Oh, so that's not giving it accelerate. I mean, you could give it accelerate if you were like choosing it with like an effect or a spell or something like that. Okay, when you conquer, you may pay 1 to ready me. Okay, what else we got? Ooh, I think we got another hit maybe. No, we didn't. We did get a Jax. I don't think I have this champion unit. Maybe we do. Let me read it and we'll see. So 5 cost, 5 might, 1 power champion unit. Jax unmatched. Has deflect, so opponents must pay a rune, or recycle a rune to choose me with a spell or ability. I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. Opponents must pay power, 1 power, I guess. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so opponents must pay 1 power. Okay, I'm trying to think of what's the best way to say that, but I think that's it. Okay, opponents must pay 1 power to choose me with a spell or ability. Okay, cool. Each equipment in your hand has quick draw. It gains reaction when you play it. Attach it to a unit you control. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not bad. It's not horrible. I don't think I have that one, but I might have that one. All right, so we did get a Rek'Sai from those. Pretty dope. Man, I actually really like this freaking card. This looks amazing. It looks like it's out in space, you know what I'm saying? And this is like a, like a galaxy or something behind it or whatever, right? This looks freaking amazing. Like, look, we can look at it like this and then bam. We can hit it with that little light. You can see like an explosion, a star. This card looks, I love the way this card looks, actually. That card looks so good. All right. Time to open these things. All right, Eric, you can open a box. Come on. I have faith in you. I know you can do it. Man, I really actually want to open some more Spiritforged. Shit, you know what? Fuck it, why not? Maybe I'll open some more before the stream is over. I have quite a few. And I'll probably be picking up a couple more tomorrow when I hit that store up. I want to call them first before I go up there to see how much they're... Because I know that, again, they have been the most expensive shops. Or they have been the most expensive of all the shops. Always. But, we'll see. Maybe... I want to get some Riftbound anyways, so I'll go up there, and if their prices are reasonable, if they're not fucking $300, shit, they're not $250. Shit, I don't want to pay $250 for a ton of boxes. I did say $250 was my absolute hard limit. $200 was my goal limit. And we'll be getting a couple of so we can take a look at these. So we'll be getting a couple of boxes, for less than $200 fucking dollars, which is nice. But we'll see. All right, so we got the Sabo, we got the Ace Kuhn. All right, what do we want to open first, guys? Let's see. We're gonna weigh these. I know I got another box. We'll open the other box separately. We're gonna keep these boxes. We're gonna keep the boxes apart because I want to know which box gave me the bullshit and which box gave me the good shit. And maybe both of them give me good shit. That's what I really want. Alright, so we're gonna do, you know what, I gotta wait on PRBO2. I love PRBO2 so much. Alright, so we're gonna weigh OP13 first. 2633. 2633. Alright, well that's how we do it. That's how we do it. They the same. Come on. Come on. Oh, we got a Don pack. Alright, there's a chance for us to have a gold Don. I don't know if I want that to be a gold Don, if I'm being honest. Because I would assume that the other pack wouldn't be a hit then, right? Because they wouldn't put, I don't think they would put 2 hits in the same box from the same set. Okay, so it's not going to be. Well, this is good. This is one of the first times I've been happy to see a leader, right? A regular leader, right? Because that means it's not going to be a gold Don. Monkey D Dragon. Monkey D Dragon D's nuts. Or I should have said Monkey Dragon D's nuts. Okay, there we go. That's better. Monkey Dragon D's nuts. There we go. It was funny, guys. All right. All right, what we got? We didn't hit a God pack, obviously. Edison. Okay, alright. No leader pack, good. Vista print. And we got a Yamato. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, Hot Topic. You ain't been giving me shit lately. You whores. You're giving me product though, so that's good. All right, so gank that. This is your time to say, oh, it's a potential for gold pizza Don, because it's true. These are the packs that have the gold pizza Dons potentially in them. So PRBO2. All right, let's see what we got. Did someone say Kamehameha? Charlotte Katakuri. 3, 4, 5. So the next is gonna be our. Rare Charlotte Pudding. This isn't bad because I was trying to play this deck that needs a couple of these. So I don't know if I have some of these. I don't know if I have a play set of these yet. So I'll have to make sure that before I post these, I have play sets of them. Ooh, Brooke, that's not too bad. That's not a bad hit. Ooh, this feels sticky. No, not Sabo. Fuck, man. Ugh, that's super lame. It's a hit technically, but these Sabos just, you know, these Sabos are going for like 50 cents. Like it's probably the lowest. It's probably the lowest fucking oh, sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's the lowest cost. It's probably the lowest cost secret rare right now. I mean, it's not a horrible card. 8 costs, 9,000 power. That's pretty good, okay? On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, and up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. It's like, that's not really doing a whole lot anymore. You know what I'm saying? When this came out in OP07, it probably was really good, but unless they add like some sort of revolutionary army leader with cost reduction, or like a stage with cost reduction, or something that has consistent cost reduction, because if you play this, right, I guess there's probably some cards with like 1 or 2 cost cards that can do a little bit of cost reduction, but it's just very hard. It's just very hard to combo this and take out a couple of cards. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I like the card. I do like the Sabo. Okay, let me make that clear. I do like the Sabo. I think it has potential. Just right now, it's probably the worst secret rare in the whole game, which sucks. Which sucks. But again, we've seen countless number of times where 1 or 2 cards come out for an older deck, and older cards are cracked again, right? We see that with my what the hell is it called? We see that with the purple yellow crocodile, right? I was running purple yellow crocodile at a couple of tournaments, and people are gathered around, and I'm not kidding. People are gathering around watching me play with this leader who's from OP. I think Croc is from OP04, right? So it's very, very old. It's in the first block, so it's gonna get rotated out in like 2 months. So you know it won't be legal to even play anymore. That's how old the card is. And people are gathering around. They're like, dude, I want to see your deck after your game because, you know, it's an older deck and some newer cards came out in OP14 that made that deck relevant, right? So it's it can definitely happen. I know it can happen with Sabo. I want it to happen with Sabo. Y'all know that Koala's my girl. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Gravity Blade, Raging Tiger. I doubt this one will have a hit in it. Edward Newgate. Oh, wait a minute, is that sticky? Something sticky. Hold on. We got something sticky. I was talking all that shit. I'm sorry. Illustration box. I apologize. Fuck yes, bro. Oh, this is awesome. Holy shit. We just pulled this fucking alt Bonnie. And this is the PRBO2 Bonnie. So this card is fucking amazing. This card is so good. 3 cost, 3,000 power, 1k counter, blocker. Okay, so it's just a chump blocker. Okay. On your opponent's attack, once per turn, set up to one of your Don cards as active. This obviously goes really well in Bonnie because Bonnie has the same type of effect on your opponent's attack. Rest one of your Don cards, and you get to rest one of your opponent's characters. So this works really well in Bonnie, but this works well in any green deck at all. Any green deck, you're able to set one of your Don as active when your opponent attacks, and you can use some sort of ability. You can use a counter event, and this is the alt art. Let's go. This card is actually super dope. Okay, I was talking all that shit on Sabo. We just got a fucking absolute banger. This card is 100% a banger. Oh, is this a oh, you clipped it? My boy. Thank you very much, Gank that. I'm surprised they let you put this they let you put a what's the name here? I think it's probably because you're a mod. Been clipping based on my reactions. Oh, I gotta get some bigger reactions. Koi Bear, if he's still here, he'll tell you, like, because we talked about starting. We've been friends for Koi Bear and I have been friends for like, let's see, probably like 20 years at this point, like literally 20 years. Anyways, so he knows, like, my reactions can get pretty big. A lot of you haven't seen them, right? Because it's hard to like kind of get that energy when you're just by yourself. You know, I need to do a better job, and I think I am doing a better job. But you know, when I have other people to like feed off of, right, my energy can get pretty massive, if you know what I'm saying. Real big energy. Oh, that's hilarious. How an act determines if you clip it. No, that card is absolutely massive, like seriously. It's probably like a lot of these things ebb and flow, right? It's just how the nature works with everything, right? It's up, it's down, it's blah blah blah. This card, I think right now this card is down, you know, down. But this is an actual massive hit, and I'm super freaking pumped about it. Like, not even kidding. You know, I gotta look it up, see what it's going for right now. All right, let's see. It's going for 24 bucks. That is not bad. And I think, and this again is a card that is just really good. And let's see, at its peak, it was like running for about 33 bucks, right around there. This is a card that I think is superbly good and will continue to just increase in value too. Man, and we got another box. Let's go. I can't believe we actually got 2 hits from the PRBO 2 packs. That was actually crazy. All right. Man, I'm sad. We're getting low on packs already. We're getting low on the packy packs. All right, so we're gonna open our OP13s. I forgot my scales over here. Up, these are lighter than the other ones. 25.78. 26.26. All right. So we probably don't have oh, we gotta measure PRBO too. That's the one that needs to be measured. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Let's see. Yeah, we'll open some. I want to open some more Rift Bound. Maybe I'll open some more One Piece. I don't fucking know. I'll do whatever the hell I want to. Damn it. Whatever. I do what I want. 10 points to whoever knows what that's from. Matter of fact, make it 50 points to whoever knows where that's from. I'm pulling up my dashboard. Is this where we do it from, or do we do it from Twitch? This should, I need to. Okay, here we go. Yep. All right, 50 points. If you know where that's from, where that quote is. Whatever, I do what I want. All right, Neko Mamushi. Aha, that doesn't count. Yes! Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, boy. Okay, now this is a fucking massive hit. The last hit was still a very, very massive hit. This one is fucking crazy massive. Look how fucking good this Divine Departure. I'm gonna have all the fucking manga events. Yeah, this card looks fucking amazing. First off, let's fucking go. These fucking packs have been, oh my god. I'm very worried about I'm worried about using up all my good karma or good, you know, vibes from these packs, because this week has been a very good week for hits, like, not even joking. Let's fucking go, boy. Oh my, this one needs this is an immediate sleeve. Last time you get to see it ever without any sort of covering on it. Look how beautiful this fucking card is. Look how, oh my god. My goodness, what am I missing now? What I am missing, so I cannot believe I just pulled Divine Departure, the manga alt. Let's see, what are we missing? Now this makes me want to pull out my other alt cards, my alt arts. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. 1 second. God, I love the fact that I have some because I was rocking with only 2 graded cards for a while, for a couple months, but now that I have more back, and then I'm just gonna keep getting more and more and more, I'm super pumped about that. Hell fucking yes, let's go. All right, this is so this is Gold Roger. He's using it on Odin. If you can see, that's what the original artwork is too. But and Divine Departure came from him originally. But you can see Goldie Roger right here. This is him, and this is Odin. He's using Divine Departure on Odin right here. But yeah, all the characters outlined in gold here. Looks dope. This cost is in in gold. The words here have golds on them. Yeah, this Divine Departure looks, oh my god. Let's fucking go. I pulled that fucking Bonnie. I pulled this Divine. This Divine Departure is going for like, let's see, what the hell is Divine Departure going for? Man, we gotta fucking, you know what? I might not even go to fucking work tomorrow. Fuck it. Fuck them at work. Fuck them at that job. Don't clip that. Do not clip that. Purple event. Oh, Divine Departure is going for 113 right now, boy. Let's go. This Gear 2 alternate art though, that makes me sick. I hate looking at that one. We'll look at these here in a second. We'll get on to these here in 1 second. You know what? Let's look at them right now. Shit, y'all can look at them with me. Should you take it off Facebook? Nah, I'll leave it on there. They can all kiss my ass. But okay, so this is the Divine Departure or whatever. So you know I got that thing. We're gonna look at it here in a second. We're gonna compare them. But this is that Divine Departure here. Oh, I pulled this. I pulled this fucking Gear 2, and this motherfucker, and I sold it. I am so sick to my stomach that I sold this card, and I sold it back in like August or whatever. So yeah, it was like 30-40 bucks. It was somewhere around here. Yeah, it was like $30 or $40 or something like that. And they only give you like 75% of the cost or whatever. So God, this makes me, and it's so crazy. Hindsight is 2020, you know what I'm saying? But it's very wild. This is the original artwork here for this Divine Departure card. Right, that's the original. And then this is like, I guess, a quote unquote better look. But yeah, this is what the one that we just pulled here. But yeah, like I said, hindsight is 2020 or whatever, but it sucks to sit and think, because I have quite a few. Like let's look now, right? And I still have, I don't know if I have any more that need to be sent out, but I have the Cross Guild manga event. I have the Dead Man's Game. This card is fucking amazing looking. I had that one that we just looked at, the Gear 2 alternate art. I had that one at the same time I had this one. I pulled both of them, which, you know, thinking back, it's like, that's actually crazy, Eric. That is absolutely insane. But, you know, I didn't know anything about it. The cards weren't that valuable at the time, but, you know, things change. And then we have, this is the granddaddy of them all, the Gum Gum Giant. It's only a 9, but that's okay. That's okay, I still love the card. And then we just pulled this Divine Departure. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Man, that is awesome. Yeah, that card will not be seeing the light of day again. It will not be taken out until it's down in Texas, Plano, Texas, and they are grading it. So, yeah. Massive, massive hit. I am super pumped about that. Let's go. All right, man. Sheesh. That is fantastic. I am so happy with that hit. All right, so what is this gonna be? What we gonna get here? We can't have 2 massive hits out of 13. Now we still got 2 PRBO2s to open after this one, so we still can get something in there. Kozuko, Wodanuski, Ryu. Boa. And a Hiyori. That's not a bad card, but, you know. On KO. Okay. Alright, so absolutely fantastic pull. I find it hard to believe, I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. If you want to, you can. I don't have an issue with it. If we get to the point where it feels like it's too, you know, if it's too much, then we can, you know, talk about it. But I don't know. Okay, there must be some sort of way to play this card with less Dawn, because 4 costs 5. Okay, on play, if you have 3 or less Dawn cards on your field, add up to 2 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck and rest them. So you'd have to play this for 3 cost or less, or play it, you know, from some sort of character effect or something. I don't know. Then draw 1 card. Oh, well, that's true. Damn, they're doing the slave arrow during Black History Month. That's fucked up. Trafalgar Law. Okay, this one is it's becoming more popular. Rosinante, Purple Yellow Rosinante, is like the second most played, is like right now the second most played deck in, well, I don't know if it's technically right now, but it was I think it's the second most represented deck in the Japanese finals. Like, a lot of people started to play Purple Yellow Rosinante, and this is the, you know, main searcher for it. So, or one of the main searchers, because I think they play the Rosinante as well, the searcher Rosinante from OP 12. So that's actually crazy. Ooh, we got the Sabo. The Sabo was banging for a while. Like, this still isn't a bad card, right? It's a 6 cost, 6,000 power, 2k counter, and it's a blocker, right? So that's just its base, you know, statistics. But it has the effect, if you have 15 or more cards in your trash, give this card in your hand -3 cost. So it turns into a 3 cost, 6,000 power, 3 cost 6,000 power blocker and a 2k counter. So very, very good card. All right, Garito. Ooh, another slave arrow. This one is pirate foil. So yeah, I need to make sure that I have a play set of all these before I give it up, before I put it in my bulk, because I realized that was a problem that I was, you know, that I was having when I went to go, you know, pull cards. I'm like, wait a minute, I should have 4 of these for my crocodile deck, and I didn't have 4 of them. 4 of Oh Come My Way. All right, Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy D. Monkey. Jinbei. Not good, but whatever. Ooh, Laboon. Womp womp. That's it. But we pulled a fucking massive hit from what am I missing here? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we actually pulled some really good hits from our 2. So we hit this Divine Departure, which, yes, I will definitely be sending this off to be graded, probably soon, very soon. This isn't one of the ones that, unfortunately, this isn't going to be one of the ones that I like send by itself, right? Like the Boa, yeah, I'm sending the Boa by itself. Like, it's $1,000 card by itself. This card is $100, which is nice, but I'm not going to pay $80 to have $100 card, you know, quickly graded. So this will probably go in the, you know, this one, once I send it off, it'll probably be gone for a few months, probably like 4 months or so, maybe 5 months. They're taking so long, right? Man, I can't believe it's gonna be August so I'll see this card. That just sucks, man. I fucking hate that. I really do. But whatever. Yeah, I need to make sure that I take pictures, take photos of these cards, photographic evidence for the hits. All right, that Jory Bonnie is nice. All right, what are we gonna open? We're gonna open some more shit. I feel like opening some more shit. Damn it. Actually, I'm gonna put these back. Alright, we're gonna open some. We're not gonna open all these, but we'll open a couple of them. We have some OP8 and OP10. So let's do the damn thing. Let's see if we can keep it rolling, man. Let's see if we can keep the good luck rolling. The clips rolling. The clips are never empty. First pack's a leader pack. I don't know if this one's a leader pack. I'm just talking shit. Okay, this is OP10. Alright, what do we got? Sengoku. This feels like me sometimes, man. Me just chilling with my little goat. Feel me with my gray hair. Yeah. These goats be stressing me out, man. Koala. Oh, this is a leader pack. Man, draw one card, then return it to one of your characters at the cost of 2 or less to the owner's hand. That sucks. Yep, leader pack. Capone. Gangbang. I mean beige. OP10. So I actually played The Sim today for the first time in a while. Like, The Sim is, I like playing The Sim, but what I'm trying to do is, it's another fucking leader pack. I do like playing The Sim, but it just takes, you know, sucks up a shit ton of your time, right? That's why I mentioned this, like I'm not a fan of playing video games a lot anymore, especially like on the computer, my PlayStation. Like I play games, I'll play like the games on my phone because they're quick games. Like I can play a couple in, you know, 10 minutes. I can get a couple of games and I can go about my business, do my thing. Carrot, I really want to try Carrot out, but there's a new Vivi that's coming out in EBO3, and it just seems very fun. Honestly, the main reason I want to play it is because she plays a Kaido. Like there's a 10 cost Kaido. So it's a secret rare. It's again one of the older ones that isn't very good, but it's pretty good in this Vivi deck. So what the Kaido does is it's 10 cost, 12,000 power, so really good statistically, but its on play is draw 4 cards if your opponent has 3 or less life, which they did not need to add that 3 or less life part, but whatever, it's already there. So, you know, drawing 4 cards is absolutely massive, right? But in Vivi, it's really good because her ability, she has 2 abilities, but the ability that matters is you can rest this character, give one of your opponent's characters negative 2,000 power. Okay, so, or excuse me, you can rest this leader. So you, Vivi the leader, rests herself. And I mean, maybe we can look at it. Shit, let me do that. Let's look at it. Let's find Vivi. Nefeltari Vivi. Of course. They don't have her. see. Set. Do they have EVO3 on here already? Yep, they do. They do for sure, for sure. Card type leader. Okay. All right, so let's take a look, and we'll take a look at what this leader does real quick, and then we'll jump back here. All right, so, I mean, I guess I didn't have to show you, but whatever. So we'll read her whole thing, okay? So she's a 5-cost, 4-life, red-blue leader with once per turn. If your character with a base cost of 4 or more would be KO'd, you may trash 1 card from your hand instead. So this means from battle, this means from your opponent's effects, right? If the card would be KO'd, you may trash 1 card from your hand instead. It doesn't say on your opponent's turn, it doesn't say on your turn, it's whenever it happens. So you can discard a card from your hand to protect any of your cards, right? So basically, you know, it's just infinite counter, right? That ability is infinite counter, because if somebody swings into your 4-cost character, you know, they're 4-cost 5k, they swing 12k into it, instead of having to play a ton of cards to counter it, you play 1 card and it basically, you know, makes your character 13,000, right? So it prevents them from being KO'd. So that's a very awesome ability. It has activate main. You may rest this leader. Give up to one of your opponent's characters. It's supposed to say negative 2,000, but if you can see right here, it does say negative 2,000. Give up to one of your opponent's characters negative 2,000 power during this turn. Okay, that's legit. Then up to one of your characters without a when attacking effect gains rush during this turn. So blah, blah, blah. I did all that to say it pairs up with the Kaido very nicely, because, I mean, you're using that ability the entire game, obviously, but it pairs up with the Kaido very nicely because you get to, you know, obviously if your opponent has 3 or less life cards, you get to play him, you get to draw 4 cards, and then you get to use her ability, and then you get to swing 12,000 in immediately, right? There's not a waiting period, right, that you need like you would have to do typically for all the other cards. It basically gives them rush. Or, well, it doesn't basically give them rush, it does give them rush. So it works really well. Like, it was working okay. I need to get more familiar with it, I think, is my biggest issue with it right now, because today was the first time I played with it. I played like maybe 5 games or so, but yeah, it was the first game that I played with it, or the first few games that I played with it, and it was fun, but it just, I don't know. I think I need to make some changes to it, because I just watched somebody's video that said that, you know, it was pretty good. So they had, you know, I'm not a huge fan of what they had in there, but we'll see. I wanted to test it out, and then maybe I'll kind of make some adjustments to it at some point. We'll see. Monet, man, I've been getting a lot of fucking Monets lately. Holy crap. I'm getting a lot of Monets. Monet, 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 Monet. Monet. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Alrighty then. Sorry, I was looking at that card because it could potentially go on Crocodile, but, you know. I know I'll be theory crafting. I do be theory crafting, though. Alright, we did not get any leader packs. Good. Ooh, Kaido and Lin Lin. Today's actually been a massive day. We hit, you know, even though this is a, you know, Sabo, you know what? I'm doing you dirty, man. My bad, bro. I'm tripping, Sabo. You need some respect on your name too. I'm treating you like you just a regular card. That's my bad, Sabo. I'm tripping. I forgot where I came from, man. You know, I forgot where I came from. Yeah, they need power reduction. Like, they need to wait for the Sabo and the Koalas of the world to have a little bit of cost reduction. I said power reduction, but a little bit of cost reduction, so you can hit bigger cards here. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's annoying. But whatever. Whatever, it be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. What was this? This is OP08. There we go. So man, we actually hit some things here, right? So we did hit 2 secret rares, Kaido and Linlin and a Sabo, and then the actual hits, Jewelry Bonnie, alt art. We get the alt art on the Jewelry Bonnie, the PRB02 Jewelry Bonnie. Man, now I can't even wait for PRB03. PRB03 gonna be massive. It's gonna be crazy. And then we hit Divine Departure. Yes, 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 we did. That thing is absolutely amazing looking. Let's go. Fantastic. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Very good day, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna call it. We hit some really good things. We hit that Rek'Sai as well, the showcase. So the showcase cards for this one in particular is like an alternate art, right? So this is the alternate art for this Rek'Sai champion, and they have, so you can tell because down here it has this A next to it, so Spiritforged, and then it's number 29, and then the A. So it's 29 out of 221, but it's the alternate. They also have over-numbered cards, okay? So the over-numbered cards are obviously cards that are over that 221. So they're saying that there's 221 cards in this set, but any over-numbered cards act as like their additional like alternate arts for cards too, and they have like higher rarities. I don't know what gets put as. I'm 99% sure that even if a card has an alternate art, it can still have an over-numbered card too, right? And so those are differences, right? And so the artwork's going to be different, so on and so forth. But yeah, so very good day. Man, 5 hits. This is absolutely crazy. But thank you guys again for watching. Tomorrow, box day, guaranteed. I know I said that Wednesday was going to be box day, but again, I forgot that Friday was going to be the release of EBO3, and we'll have a box of EBO3 to open, so fingers crossed on that. Apparently I watched a video of somebody unboxing today, and he told me the way a case is broken down. So there are 12 boxes in a case. 8 of the boxes have 3 hits, which I love because I've always said that there needs to be, like, having 2 hits in a box is just mad to me. Why Bandai would do that is ridiculous, especially when I open. That's why I like PRBO2 so much, because there's minimum you're gonna get 4 hits, and you can potentially get 5 hits in a box. So it's absolutely crazy. I love PRBO2 for that fact, because 1 out of every 4 packs you're gonna get a hit potentially, right? Because those only have 20 packs in them, so potentially 5 out of your 20 packs will be hits. So anyways, 8 out of the boxes will have 3 hits in them. 2 of the boxes apparently are the loser boxes that have, I say loser boxes, but they have 2, they only have 2 hits in them, but apparently you can still hit the mangas in those, and I wasn't sure what he was saying here. Those can still have the mangas in them, but I don't know if those are the only ones that have the mangas in them. I don't know if it's, okay, these are the 8 these are the 2 that have the 2 hits in it, and those are the only ones that can get the mangas in it. So I'm not sure. I hope that's the case. That would be dope. But anyways, there was, let's see, 8, 2, and then the last 2 have the I think what the fuck did he say? It was like the last 2 have like the special prints in them or something like that. So No, the last two had 3. No, the last two had 4. My bad. Okay. That was very messy. Okay, so 8 of the boxes have 3 hits. 2 of the boxes have 2 hits. The other 2 boxes have 4 hits in them. So the vast majority of the boxes you're going to see are going to have at least 3 hits, which I absolutely love. So we're going to be getting some good luck tomorrow. I can already feel it. We'll be opening a box of EBO3 tomorrow, so stay tuned. Boomba. Fooly619, welcome and goodbye all at the same time. But be back tomorrow. Follow, like, subscribe, do all that stuff that all the kids be talking about. And we'll be here tomorrow, same time. We're opening the box of EBO3 and we're going to get some good shit. Let's go.